Good day, everybody. Today is Saturday, and this week's topic is about body image and dysphoria. Also bullying. I'll throw in my 2 cents about that in a little bit later in the video. I have a really bad sense of what I look like, and I just can't stand what I look like sometimes. Whether it be me roaming around the house in a pair of boxers and an A-shirt, and my chest being completely visible, to having to bind every day because I can't see myself with my chest. It's rather large. And I can't wait until I get surgery done on them. One of the few things that make me really dysphoric is when somebody I've already told, this is who I am, this is what identity I choose, and they refuse to acknowledge it, or they deliberately call me the wrong pronouns. It makes me lose so much confidence in myself, confidence in the way I look, confidence in passing. And what it comes down to is the fact that it just hits me so hard, and I walk away from the situation. Now, when it comes to people in my school, because per Hillsborough County rules, Florida rules, if you have to use the bathroom to your assigned sex, unless you have a letter mandating that you are in full transition and you have to live by the other gender role. It's difficult to walk into the ladies' restroom because people look at me, they give me weird looks, and then ask me, "You sure you have the right bathroom?" And I just have to brush them off and use the stall. More recently, since I finally received my packing strap and so on and so forth, it's been a lot easier to just walk into the guys' restroom and go to the stall, use the restroom, come out. Nobody looks at anybody's shit. They don't care. Really, they don't. It's nerve-wracking to use the guys' restroom too, because what if one of the people from my program at school see me and they call me out in the bathroom? Most of the time, the guys are not using the regular public restrooms, because one of my instructors has 2 restrooms in his office, and so on and so forth, that he lets the students use. So when I avoid that restroom because that class knows me. They should know me as male, but they have a tendency to call people out. So, oh well, not a big deal. Another thing I get dysphoric about, my lack of facial hair. Yes, I look like a 15-year-old. I actually made somebody the other day in my new instructor's class act really weird, because she asked me, "How old are you really?" I was like, "I'm 25. And she's like, "What? You're 25? Prove it." So I had to pull out my license, which I finally got renewed. Old picture gone. I'm happy. Anyway, she looked at my license and she was like, "Holy shit." I'm like, "Yeah, I know I look young." That's beside the point, though. facial hair will be something that I want really badly, because I'm tired of being treated like a 15-year-old. I really am. And it makes me anxious and everything else, because people don't believe me. Anyway. Alright, my thoughts on bullying. I have been the victim of being bullied by fellow classmates about my gender identity and so on and so forth. When I first started school, I used the guys' restroom, and there were no issues, there were no problems, until this one guy asked if I was a guy or a girl. I told the guy, it's none of their fucking business. I'm not pulling down my pants to show you what I got. Leave it alone. Eventually, people started noticing my chest and the lack of facial hair and the lack of a package and the lack of everything else. And one time when I was about to go use the restroom, this guy in my class, he's no longer there though, asked me and said, "You're going into the wrong restroom." And I turned around and I looked at him like, "Dude, I'm a dude. What's your problem?" He's like, "You're a girl." No, I'm not. And we sat there and thought for 5 minutes about what my gender identity was and what I have between my legs and everything else. And I'm like, fine, dude, just use the restroom and get it done. I need to go. So I let the guy go into the restroom and everything else. And I thought that was done, over with, kaput. It wasn't. Later on in the year, of course, I'm showing my brilliance and everything else. And I got up, went to use the restroom, and found a sticky note on the door. Of course, my instructors knew what was going on, and they were rather supportive anyways. So I went to my instructor, I'm like, "Look, somebody's pulling this shit. You need to take care of it." And nothing got done with it because the county's rules are I have to use the female restroom because I have female genitalia. So that was a low blow, to be honest, but things got easier once that particular guy was gone and everything else was going on. I really didn't care anymore. So, anyways, I hope everybody is doing alright, and I hope my insight helps a little bit. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next week, alright? Once again, down in the box, Tumblr info. Got any questions, comments, hit them. Later.